Hello and welcome back to round 3 back 9 coverage from the 2023 PDGA Pro World Championships presented by LL Bean. We are on Brewster Ridge at Smuggler's Notch Resort. I'm Nate Sexton, that's Jeremy Koliing, that's Paul Ulibarri, and this is JomezPro.
That's right, Nate. We see a Chris Dickerson out there determined right now. He is out there playing some incredibly consistent disc golf, just that one bogey on the hole. He just cannot get past hole 8. Other than that, I mean, perfection minus a little hiccup on 5. Hard to call it a hiccup, but right now, Colbert Dahlin working his way up there. Lauri Lehtinen finishing his round with a 13 under par, moving up so many spots I can't even count it, even though there's a number right next to his name that says it clearly, but it passed the screen and I don't remember what it said. But 10 under to 23 is a big move for him. It's so good to see him playing well because we've heard so much about him for so many years, and it seems when he comes to the States, we just hasn't seen that firepower. But right now, that's that firepower.
Hole 10, par 3, 475. Down the hill. This is the apple tree hole. Grab it a little snack and throw her into the apple trees, because that's usually when you get the birdie. Hit those trees by the basket. Make sure you hit the gap here. If you go early left, that's when bogey becomes.
Oh, geez, Chris, just keep the pedal to the metal, buddy. This is an absolute beaut. It worked its way out to 55 feet, but man, that was still a beautiful shot.
With a tree in his way.
Yeah, the result maybe not nearly where it should be, but the throw was incredible.
Little overcooked, yes. Rick will have a very manageable shot, but a kind of a slippery shot.
It's very fast and downhill, wide open.
Can this flip?
He's asking for it to lift. He likes the line, just didn't quite like the height. One of my favorite holes in the course. I think probably shared by everyone who plays this course. This is a phenomenally fun hole to throw.
Why is this guy so buttery? Hit something, please.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
He deserves that.
Receive.
He deserves that. It
really
has
does.
not been the luckiest day for Niklas.
And this is without a doubt going to 60 feet deep.
Yeah, look at this little
45
sproink.
Russian, little sproink. Oh, we got the sproink graphic. Heck yeah,
Like
let's
a little
go.
fox or something. I saw fur everywhere.
Good pace for Ricky. Like you said, that is a very fast approach shot. It looks like it's flat, but it is quite downhill from where Ricky was.
Do you think he's pretty close? Look like circle's edge, maybe.
It's so hard to tell. Yeah, I guess the whiskers we're seeing are circle 1, not the bullseye ones. So yeah, he's still got some distance left.
Very tough putt. Anything going uphill on a Anheuser, that Anheuser's trying to get to the ground. Yeah, that's circle's edge, but it makes good.
Yeah.
Chris is on one of those special runs where like he's got obstructed 55 and he misses it like a foot left and he's just like frozen staring at the basket dumbfounded, like how on earth?
Yeah, I'm supposed to birdie, I thought.
I just think that's the sign of just somebody who's feeling it when you're just sitting there like
expecting birdies.
What do you mean that
Yeah,
missed?
that kind of confidence just is such a wonderful feeling to have where before you get to your lie, you're expecting greatness. You're holding yourself accountable to it, and you know it's going to happen. I've heard some of the best players in the world say before they putt, they just know that everyone they're playing with knows that they're going to make the putt because they know they're going to make the putt. It's hard to fake that kind of stuff. If it's there, it's there. $29 spots to get up to tie for second momentarily.
Still, I mean, halfway through this thing, and we don't have much separation to speak of.
Hardly ever do these days. It's very rare to see anyone pull away from the field.
Hole 11, par 4, 620 feet downhill the whole way. That little subtle right bend in the fairway is the trickiest part about this hole. It doesn't really shape up for the forehand. What it asks for is that drifting turnover backhand that then slowly flattens out and tries to cruise down that last tunnel. Certainly an opportunity to solve this hole with the drive if you're willing to get aggressive.
A little heavy on that
Yeah.
Anheuser. Could get the cut rolled to the middle.
Sit there. It's scrambleable from there. Edge of fairway.
Mm-hmm. First round, Chris threw this. Very nice. Little Anheuser out the gat. A little tight.
Yeah, it's going to hit early tree, and
Yeah.
that is a bad place to be.
Watch how easy Ricky swings this. And if he misses some things, I mean, that didn't look like he threw it that
Yeah,
very
I just
hard.
didn't quite get enough turn on it. It was an easy throw. Just missed the angle of release, or maybe didn't quite get enough power. One of the two.
Oh, no. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
It's the second time where we were certain we were going to see it one thing, and it's something else ended up happening.
He did hit a tree, though.
This time he did connect, but man, that's as light as you can possibly hit a tree.
Oh, no.
Well, he at least looks like a lumberjack out here chopping through the woods.
Sidearm rollies.
Slapping one down.
Slapping one down.
Oh. Ricky sees something. Look at those eyes. Fixed on a little gap.
Oh.
Stay up.
Oh,
It's
run.
Trying to bounce and bound its way down the fairway. It works himself into maybe deep sea too.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to make, for sure.
This is very overstable. Let's see if he can.
That
Is it that overstable?
tactic,
though?
I think, is that what he's throwing there? I think he has a red tactic in the bag. That one came up a little bit overturned and short. Grady, he's got to be thanking the stars above that he was able to get this far down the fairway after that drive looked like it was going to smack the first thing available. Now he's got a birdie putt from 28 feet coming.
It's a funny hole. You could throw a bad shot, work your way all the way down the fairway. It feels like an easy birdie. Throw a great shot, get an easy birdie. But sometimes it just won't let you through. And
Yeah,
you're scrambling the whole,
Won't
you know?
let me in.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
practice, you're just like, oh, all my shots went all the way down here and I have something. And,
And
then,
even when I went left, it was
Yep.
fine. I had a gap, and then right up until you
Oh,
don't.
wow. Good long effort from Niklas. But yeah, I hear you, man. The Brewster, it's got this guy on the property has a birdie house. And somebody's just knocking on Birdie's door because he just needs some eggs. And he's a stubborn neighbor, and he doesn't want to let you in. You keep knocking. You see where I'm coming
That's
from?
the third time this
Yeah,
round where
yeah.
we thought one thing was going to happen and
Yeah.
something totally different
Yeah,
happened.
sure,
I would
sure,
say. But I'm with you now.
Yeah, it took a while to get there, and I don't think I ever quite got there, but I'm glad
was-
that you're with me.
The first sentence, I was
I was lost.
dumbfounded.
I
but
was lost.
Then it started making a little more
I was
sense
lost.
to me.
Grady.
I made up a word on the front nine, so it's okay.
Oh,
Ricky.
doesn't get it.
Boy, oh boy, that's going to be a very frustrating bogey. Meanwhile, Grady.
Oh, that was a little right. That's in there, but gonna need to clean that up a little bit.
Oh, man. Just like those moments when you realize sometimes you're the reason people say that I'm going to put Jomez on mute.
At least the people who have us on mute don't even know how hard they're getting burned right now.
And they're
with-
enjoying every second of it.
And there's a little separation now for Cole. 25. He's got a 2-stroke lead right now over Chris Dickerson.
Yeah, he's in the chicken coop. He's grabbing eggs, hand over fist, filling baskets, running home to mama.
Very complimentary
Oh, boy.
is that Cole. Hole 12, par 3, 430 down the hill. Mid-range putter. Get to about here, and then it's a luck factor after that.
Yep.
It really is. Just hope that you get down there for a look. If you do go a little bit deep, there is OB. You can slide OB deep. So
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go be deep, but like you said, it is very possible.
That left side is bad news, Bears.
That is going to be a very difficult par save for Grady, who is still even par on the round. Just dropping spots, and he's got to find something here. Dig deep going into this last stretch of the back nine.
The OB deep is definitely in play, but I think the putter or the mid-range, you have a little bit less risk. I saw Valerie Mondojano in the mixed doubles find the OB deep from the gold tee back here. So it certainly can be done.
I say that because I played with somebody, and he threw what I thought was a fine shot, and it didn't look like it had speed at all, and it went deep.
Wow.
Like, watch this
hopefully
one.
this
Yeah.
one.
I mean, that had a little...
Yeah, if that keeps scooting.
But that's good. That's a
Chris
putt
will
right there.
Have a look for a birdie. First time we see him par consecutive holes since round one.
Rick likes this. Can he get that? Yeah, that's okay. See, those look great, and it's just... This one's a tough get.
You can see the basket through there. This is
Oh, yeah,
brutal.
you can.
What?
Oh, what a shot just to get to circle's edge.
And if he makes that, you can circle this hole right here for Grady at the end of the tournament and say, man, what a save.
Yeah, all world save right there.
Yep.
That's a zingy little putt there.
He's got a lot of distance on that spin putt. A lot of wrist action.
Ricky's got to get this putter going. Got to.
He had that huge putt on 9, but then follows it up a couple holes later on 11 and goes 3-putt. Now he's missed another birdie opportunity. Meanwhile, Grady, this would feel so great to hit this putt. Not going to happen. 3 of those putts from around that range have just found cage. Chris,
Chris.
man.
our streak is over.
Beautiful. Falling forward. Focus. Right on the stripe.
I mean, that's just one of those putts he's expecting to make. Goes into it with all the confidence in the world, finds a way to make it happen. He really does well here in Vermont. He's got a great history at these 2 courses, and so does Ricky. I mean, these guys have both traded blows at this course, at this event before.
I mean, Chris is... When I think of Chris, you think about just the woodsiest of woodsmen. You know? Like, it seems like if it's got lots of woods, Chris is there at the top.
When you first sign up for a PDGA membership, you're given a PDGA number. Your PDGA number is a stamp for when you got involved in the sport. It's a badge of pride for players and a part of your disc golf identity. Get your number today. Visit pdga.com/join.
Hole 13, par 4, 570 feet down the road. Got to work this to the right. Big forehand is the most common play, though occasionally you see the turnover and even the backhand roller out of players trying to work their way up near this bridge. It's more about angle than it is about distance. Just trying to set yourself up on the road so that second shot lines up with this little tunnel, allowing you to throw something relatively straight and get all the way back in there.
Looks like Chris is going to go with the sidearm chop shot. Little Annie out the hand. Can he get around it?
He does it perfectly. It's going to... Oh, man, big skip right. That will... Okay, look at this roll.
Wow,
Working back to a manageable spot.
I think that roll makes a big difference.
A huge difference.
He might have a backdoor flex sidearm to the pin or a standout Anheuser.
I think he's going to... My guess is that he's going to stand out to his left side and throw a backhand Anheuser.
Really overstable disc, though, from Chris. Kind of a interesting choice to go
as soon as
flex
it made it around
and
the corner, it just launched right.
And the skip is so aggressive.
Ricky's been just going with the putter, just making sure that he's in the middle, which is what he's done again.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then giving himself whatever from there.
I like that spot. I mean, that's probably only 240 from that spot right there. You don't need to get the big tee shot here to get up and down for the birdie. Just get around the corner. But it certainly baits you into going for the big shot just because the fairway's pretty wide. I mean, at this point in the course, you haven't seen a fairway this wide in a long, long time.
That guy had so many gadgets in his hand. I'm pretty sure he was going to see how far he was.
Across the bridge now. Pretty standard up and down for the par, hopefully for Niklas. Ricky's dropped down to 14th place so far this round.
Perfectly lined up. This time he's a little truer on this shot, but he gets a weird reaction. I think he's still near the edge of the circle, perhaps just inside.
That was a bad reaction. That was a really good shot.
I mean,
it was.
Ended up perfectly fine, though. Just outside bullseye.
I feel like he's got a little more work than that, but
Is he? Okay. I thought that.
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there with Grady, isn't he?
Might be. He does make it look easy, that's for sure.
I mean, your outside bullseye and mine are...
Wow.
I like bullseye putts.
Testing the flexibility.
That is getting... Oh, my gosh. Just... I was about to say getting it done. It looked so good. Just hitting the last tree in the way.
Guy likes putting, though. Is what I noticed.
Yeah.
Like it or not, he makes a lot of them.
Yeah, for sure. If he doesn't like it, he's having a bad day. He's doing a whole lot of it.
That looks good. Oh, that looks so good.
Really did.
Okay, so he's about 2 bullseyes away.
Yeah, I think you were more right than I was
Yes.
about the situation.
Same. I don't want to make that putt. I'd rather be in the bullseye.
Me too.
Grady, he'll pick up the birdie once again. Able to get back to par. It's just been a kind of slow day for Niklas and Grady. And for Ricky, for that matter.
Oh, really? For Ricky? Ricky is the biggest surprise. I knew Chris was going to play well. Let's check out the chase.
Okay, we've got Cole Redolin on the tee of 16. Out here in the shiny gold DGA. That goes for the inside line. I don't know if that's what he's going for, but either way, he's got 50 feet. This guy is awesome.
We've made a bunch of putts today.
And cocky, too. Love it. You love to see that confidence, having fun out there on the course. It's easy to have fun when you're leading the World Championships, though.
Yeah. Like I was saying, though, Chris, obvious, going to play well. Niklas and Grady, kind of newcomers to the World Championships lead card, I would say. And then Ricky, you would think, would just be coming out
Hammering.
Yeah. Tomorrow is moving day. That's going to be when he needs to make his move, whatever he does today. I would never keep Ricky out of it with the firepower that he's displayed at Fox, but he needs to get the last few here. Starting, if he can, get a look on this 14th, which is super tough, but
super challenging.
If he can get this on Anheuser moving the whole way, he's done it.
That looks good. Oh, the early corner trees, man. Those trees are really sticking out in the proper flight path.
A little too much nose up. No real ability to turn the disc, but safe enough.
Better.
It's going through the inside line. Okay.
I feel like that was a play just to hit the gap. I know he has more speed than that to get up the hill all the way to the pin if he wants it.
Niklas getting through on that plane once again, really committing to the line, getting through and absolutely dices the fairway. Ricky from deep, trying to give it a bid. Called a layup. touchy little Anheuser forehand putter coming up for, Heiser.
Oh. That was scaring it. You mentioned these putts look very makeable, Nate. Let's see if he can... Oh, and another great bid. Oh my goodness.
So close on the last two. Total bonus birdie to get 14.
Oh, man.
And Niklas is not interested today. Well, he's interested. He's just not there.
That hurts.
And it's not that he's playing bad. And he's only 5 back of Cole. But the opportunities that he's missed is just uncharacteristic from what we've seen from him, specifically at major championships. And Grady just would love to find some consistency right now. Just going birdie, bogey, bogey, birdie. Short missed putt for par. That's going to sting.
Another look at Cole Redolin on the 17th. Maybe a little inside.
Wow,
Maybe
beats
just
the corner and kicks back out to the fairway.
Oh,
Now
yes.
he's left with a jump putt.
What a far jump putt. Oh my.
Too far. Shortest putt of his day. No problem.
I mean, we saw the putt on 6, the par save on 6, the big putt on 11, the big putt on 15. And now the big putt there on 17, or 16 it was.
Now we're going to go into 15. One of the scariest holes you'll play the whole day, especially for the guys who aren't having the best round, I feel like, because it's like another bogey's coming type thing. This is an island green, 400 feet. Make the island through this gap, and then you got to just hyzer it in. So it's a basic shot. It really is. You want to hit the gap flat with something stable and skip it around the corner, but the gap is so tight.
Yeah.
So tight it makes you feel pinched off like you're in handcuffs.
I know we're way past it now, but if you go back to 12, the little downhill par 3, I forgot to mention that Zach Nash picked up the aces. Ricky has just thrown a shank. Sorry, Zach, we don't really get to focus on you. Ricky just threw a bad shot.
Impressive ace, though, for sure.
That is a dream ace. Beautiful.
Oh, and Chris just throws a dart. I think this is a par play.
Yeah, that did not have the overstability to yes,
exactly.
I totally agree with you. Second most difficult hole on the course. This is not a par play. This is trying to get the birdie.
Give him a skip.
And yeah, nice little reaction on the ground.
He's just such a great thrower. I mean, he's missed a few putts, had a few bad shots, but for the most part, he's one of those players where it doesn't come offline very often. This might have...
Oh, don't kick. Okay, go double kick to stay in bounds. That was, I mean, a foot right. We're talking inside circle for sure.
So this is a drop zone for Ricky.
Oh, no. He hasn't been getting the best ground play today.
We have seen a lot of interesting bounces off the roots today.
Ton of roots out here, Brewster. Ton of ground play inconsistencies.
That's how the tree stays very stable. Oh, my gosh, go in there.
Whoa.
Got a little chain.
I mean, flashing chains on the hole prior. This time...
Show us this again. Just
that's a spit out. That's a Jomez.
Inch, maybe.
I mean,
too high.
He must have connected on the band a little bit.
I think he did.
Oh, that would have been so cool. Still was cool.
Chris, you're not fooling anybody with that. That was not a go-go.
This is certainly a go.
Yes.
Going for the bogey.
Wow, man.
What is happening right now with Ricky Wysocki? It's going to drop him to 18.
Oh, boy.
There it is. Nice birdie there. There's the gift we've been waiting for from Santa Claus. Anttila.
That's going to hurt. Bad.
He's got too many bogeys to go with that double. You know, I mean, if you just take a single double bogey and you finish the round with 2 over par strokes, okay, deal. But if you're backing up those double bogeys, you got other bogeys in the card like he's got right now. Oof. He's now in 20th place, going the opposite direction off the leaderboard.
Hole 16, par 3, 385. Pretty sharply downhill here, and then swinging in to the right. You have this early gap, the drone is flying, and then another slightly wider late gap. Certainly a nice measure of luck on this hole. You're throwing that forehand or turnover, trying to get it down there, but it's one of those shots where you park it, but you really have no idea if you actually hit the line or if you kind of snuck through some trees. Most important thing, get the weight right. Throw a disc that has some chance to get there regardless.
I think...
Don't often see height issues.
What?
Oh, bad kick.
That got
Horrible.
pulled on those little leaves. That got pulled left.
Got to get the height right. I mean, can't throw it high.
I think you want to go deep.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
This is going to be great.
Yep.
If you get that back door right there, that's a lot of people come inside.
Yep.
And then that's the luck.
Yeah, the
At
best
least-
play, I think, is
Yeah.
you're exactly right. That was the purest way you could play it, the way we saw from Chris.
It looks good. Height is right. The width is perfect.
Wow.
And the result is another nice shot for Grady. Once again, that will get him back to even par for the round. Ricky just going blitzkrieg there.
Yeah, but look
Holy
at the skip.
moly.
So overstable.
How on earth did
Whoa.
that shot thrown that low, that hard, end up having touch at the end?
That was an incredible skip.
What?
Just a full-on flare as it looked to be screaming down the hill. I thought we were going to see 40 to 50 deep.
I feel like you could even hear the disc go like crazy.
Yeah.
Good chop hyzer approach shot for Niklas. This for the bogey. All day the putt has been a little low. I mean, it's been in, but there's been a few low misses. Chris off the par train once again with a nice birdie here on 16. And good bounce back for Ricky.
One last look at Cole Radall, and can he close with a birdie? No, he
Trying to go
cannot.
backhand left side.
Recovery opportunity here. Sneaks through.
Wow, that is missing the line and getting away with it. I don't think he was trying to split those grouping of trees there. That's to finish the round, I believe, at 9 under. Either way, 26 under par. We did mention that we all predict that somewhere in that 9 under average per round will be certainly in contention. And with Cole shooting 26, he's 1 stroke short of that number that we're looking at. But currently, that's holding it down.
Hole 17, par 4, 545. All you have to do here is beat these corner trees on the left side with the right hand backhand. If you can get around that, take your skip forward. It is one of the simplest birdies on this property, leaving you little more than a jump putt to get back here to the green. Keep in mind, though, there is some OB on the deep side of this green, quite close if you get a little too aggressive with that second shot.
Got to give a quick shout out to Luke Humphreys before anyone throws a bad shot. Luke Humphreys picking up the ace on 16. That is a very cool ace as well.
What a kick. That was going into
You can say it.
bogey land. It's bad over there. This needs to be heavy on the hyzer. That's not. That is pretty bad over there. I think Chris's was heading a little faster into that area.
Yeah.
So I just still think Grady might have a chance to save the par. Ricky just going putter.
And
Gets
getting
through.
over? Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Just a putter, huh?
Yeah, you'll take it if you can get it. I mean, he definitely needs some luck on his side. Going early was certainly not the intent off the tee, but the result is fine.
This is the one. Just needs to settle, and it will on a
there you go.
tee-pad.
Come on. 67% of the field taking birdie. 17. This feels like one of those you just can't get yourself out of position off the tee, and that's exactly what Grady did.
I think that rock was big. I think
Yeah.
he was about to curl it back down into the creek.
Oh, just
What
hit
a
a
shot.
gap. Why don't
Yeah.
Now slow down right here.
Yeah.
That'll help
Deal.
it slow down. Good touch there for Rick. That will be a park job birdie.
Chris can knock his in. He'll walk to 18 with a chance to overtake Cole potentially. Get that solo lead. It would need to be 27.
See what he just threw off of that tee pad? All right, youngsters. Back in the day, that's what we had to play on. Look at that. Does that look like fun? I don't want to hear the complaints. Here we go. Oh, gonna have to earn it from over there. That is a tough putt, too. Straddle out.
Yeah, let's go
Sneak it
left
in.
side.
Yes.
Good par scramble. I just didn't like how those wooden baskets, they never caught, There's a lot of spit outs back in those
Absolutely.
hand carved wooden chains. Oh, Chris, first actual bad looking putt of the day. Textbook birdie for Niklas and for Ricky. He's going to get back to 20 under par.
Christopher.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that one. But still so consistent. Niklas staying in the top 10 with that birdie. 3 under for the round.
Here's the thing. You look at Chris up at the top 25. He's in second. Ricky's 5 back of that. I mean, Ricky Wysocki is 5 back of
Yeah,
that.
two
with
and two
rounds.
foxes left.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Just
how good he is. He has that what we've seen from Calvin all
Yeah.
year, where he's just doing things. We're like, dang it. Oh, bad score. Oh, score is not great. And then, no, he's still totally in the mix.
I think I like it.
Missed that guy.
Ugh.
Close.
Too much heat, if anything.
Yeah, bummer. We saw him get back door the first round. Way back there, got into the circle that time. Enemy at the gate.
That's a little bit more direct, and the result is quite good. Still have to make a good putt for the birdie.
Chris has been throwing this on it's pretty steep Anheuser, flexing it in there, which I like. Ew. Dang. See, I just don't like this hole. I'm going to say it. Too many trees
really?
blocking it in. Yeah. Yeah, too many trees.
I think the too many trees are on the hyzer side, but if you go straight out down this left side, I feel like the route is pretty open.
Yeah, I just think that the old 18 was really good for any shot that you would like to throw at it.
You're the difference maker, Nate. Like it?
Oh, man.
Come on.
I knew you were going to side with
I
him.
knew.
I knew it.
I am so happy that you side with me, Nate.
I don't think I
appreciate
did.
you taking a side and a firm stance.
I don't have a firm stance, and that's okay. I think they're both all right. I don't think either one was an incredible hole. I think this one does have some luck factor near the end, as we've seen these guys all kind of get knocked down, but it certainly is more challenging. But I think it doesn't even matter to me which basket it's in.
I knew you'd pull some Switzerland on us like that.
Yeah, well.
Chris.
Not fooling anyone, Chris.
Yeah.
Full on layup.
Yeah, full on layup.
But a great round from him.
Absolutely.
And by the way, no offense to the Swiss. Tony Farrow in the field here this week. Over here competing pretty well this season.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
no.
been
Nice to
playing
have him
really
over here.
well. Niklas still needs one more putt, hopefully, after that one.
Oh, beautiful.
Grazes the chains. Nicely done.
Not the day he was looking for, but still finishing the round under par. He's got that superstar thing about him, just like what we're saying about Ricky and Calvin. I think Niklas has it as well.
Well, you just can't throw it as good as he throws it, as smooth as he throws it, and not be there.
Yeah.
I mean, he putted kind of bad through some bad shots, but at the end of the day, he's just too good. Too many holes left for it. He's going to get a lot of birdies in those holes.
Yep. Well, there are the scores for the round 3 results. And Chris Dickerson wins the card. And that means he'll stay on the lead card, but it'll be 3 new players. Culver Dalton leading the field. Isaac Robinson and James Proctor with that perfect 6-6 start on their way to shooting a 9 under. That'll put them on the card. Lauri Lehtinen going all the way up to a tie for 6th place, I believe. 13 under course record, and that's going to stay course record for at least another year because we are moving the last 2 rounds onto Fox Run Meadows. That's where our world champion will be crowned.
I'm looking at that Calvin Heimberg fella, who's now in 9th place, and that Paul Macbeth
He's
fella,
lurking. They're
Yeah.
both lurking.
who's only
Macbeth
6 off the lead.
Tied with Wysocki. Looking
Like-
maybe get her in gear.
Yeah, it
Haven't really
looks
talked
this,
about Calvin much.
No.
this could look very different after tomorrow's round.
Yep.
This lead card.
It's going to be an exciting finish. It always is. It's the World Championships. Tomorrow, the nerves will be in full effect. It's going to be amazing.
Thanks to the Founders Club. We'll catch you for round 4 from the World Championships.